The girl is being whipped, but the man behind her hasn't been whipped twice. He had a heart attack and died. The girl's name was Annie. She was an orphan. After being adopted, she suffered and was tortured. When the man died, she was returned to the orphanage. That day she boarded a train. There was a family who wanted to adopt her, but it was all a misunderstanding. Matthew and Mariella were an unmarried brother and sister. Due to their advanced age, Matthew's heart wasn't what it used to be. They decided to take in a boy to take care of the farm work for them in the future. Instead, the orphanage mistakenly sent Anne, unaware of the truth. Matthew made his way to the train station. He asked where the boy who had been sent was, but the staff tells him there is only one girl outside. Matthew comes out and sees Annie. She has thin red hair. Annie shakes his hand warmly, does her best to sell herself to him. Matthew figured leaving her there wouldn't solve anything. He could only take her back first. What he didn't expect was, this little girl was too lively. Her mind was full of pie-in-the-sky ideas. She named her Horsebell. She loved to look pretty and chattered all the way. Anne's temperament suited Matthew to perfection. The scenery on the road to Anne was the most beautiful she'd ever seen. For this funny little girl, Matthew was growing to love. It was almost time to go home, and pinched herself again to make sure she wasn't dreaming. Marilla saw that it was a girl who had been delivered. She asked Matthew what was going on. He explains what's going on. I'm sure she's the one who has to do the job. Things always go wrong with trustees. Marilla decided to send Annie back.
She's gotta go back.
You don't want me. I should have expected it. I might have known nobody would really want me.
Then Annie got down on her knees. All she wanted was a warm home, and couldn't eat a single bite of dinner. Marilla took her to her room, and told her she'd be sent away tomorrow. But it was hard for her to make this decision. Crying filled the night. The next morning Anne dressed up as a princess, using the imagination in her head. This was the finest place she'd seen since leaving the orphanage. She touched everything here. The embroidery on the walls, the vase in the fireplace. Marina was wary of this strange girl. Before she left, and embraced Matthew, Marina drove the carriage to take Anne away. On the way, Anne and Marilla had a nice conversation. Suddenly, a dog came out. Belle was so frightened. She threw Annie out of the carriage. Annie got up and chased the dog away.
No! Go home! Go home!
And calmed Belle down. This incident showed Marina how calm Anne was. Marilla explained the misunderstanding to the scribe. Coincidentally, the lady next to her was in need of a working hand. The scene before her was a mess. Marina, who seems to have a heart of stone, at this moment in time, she could not bear it. She decided to take Anne back to the house to discuss the matter. And so Annie went back. Matthew, who was working, saw Anne return. He smiled. Marina decided to give her a 5-day trial period. If she did well, she would have a chance to stay. The next day, Marilla realized that Annie was missing. She rushed to check the property.